The ground beneath our feet, it feels solid, permanent, right? But what happens when it just isn't? For the quiet town of Godstone in Surrey, that absolute nightmare became a reality. It wasn't an earthquake and it wasn't a bomb. It was something much older and way more mysterious, hiding just below the surface. When the ground finally gave way, it didn't just reveal a hole in the road, it opened up a door to a forgotten underworld. It all started with a burst water main on Godstone's High Street in February 2025. Gallons and gallons of water washed away the soil deep underground, and then, with a terrifying implosion, the road simply collapsed. The collapse was so catastrophic that dozens of stunned families had to be evacuated from their homes. When engineers arrived to figure out what happened, they made an unbelievable discovery. 8 meters down, their cameras found a massive void. But it wasn't a natural cave. It was a man-made tunnel, totally unmapped and lost to time. This wasn't some forgotten sewer line. It was hard evidence of a huge network of old sand mines, a maze of tunnels honeycombing the earth right under the village. For centuries, the stories of these mines were dismissed as local folklore. Now, the danger was terrifyingly real. The collapse proved an entire village was unknowingly built on top of a fragile subterranean labyrinth. So what's the story behind these tunnels? It's a tale of industry and of secrets. According to Peter Burgess from the Weldon Cave and Mine Society, these passages were first dug out for their incredibly pure silver sand. Back in the 17th and 18th centuries, this sand was a key ingredient for London's huge glassmaking industry. The stone they quarried here, called firestone, was so tough it was used to build furnaces and can still be found in some of London's oldest buildings. But when the industry died down, the mines were abandoned. Entrances were buried, records were lost, and the tunnels just disappeared. Over the years, they were used for all sorts of things, growing mushrooms, storing secret supplies during World War II, and even as makeshift air raid shelters. But eventually, their existence faded from official records and became nothing more than a rumor. One local legend even whispers of a 7-mile network of tunnels under the town, a claim that's unconfirmed, but deeply unsettling for everyone living there now. This creepy discovery in Godstone has chilling parallels to events in another historic English city, Gloucester. Not long ago, a sinkhole that opened up on Vicarage Road there sparked a wave of paranormal panic and revived old beliefs about a vast network of haunted tunnels under the city. In Gloucester, local legends talk about more than 22 miles of secret passages, some dating all the way back to Roman times. They were supposedly used for everything from smuggling to military operations during the English Civil War. After the sinkhole appeared, the Gloucester Paranormal Investigation Services was flooded with calls from people terrified that the collapse had broken into these haunted chambers. There's one particularly scary local story from the 1970s about a construction crew that accidentally broke into the tunnels. They were so terrified by what they saw down there that they scrambled out, leaving all their expensive equipment behind and refused to ever go back. While investigators like Paul Cometto think the Gloucester collapse was probably just a failed Victorian sewer, even he admits there are countless mysteries still hidden under the city's streets. These events are a stark reminder that so much of our history is literally buried right under our feet, just waiting. What forgotten secrets do you think are hiding under your town? Let me know in the comments below. And if you find these hidden histories as fascinating as I do, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more explorations into the unknown. Back in Godstone, things are still tense. Authorities are working around the clock to figure out the full size of the void and stabilize the ground, a massive job that could take months. Families are out of their homes, and the whole community is left with a terrifying sense of uncertainty. The road collapse wasn't started by a ghost, but what it revealed is almost scarier, a hidden world, abandoned and unstable that could give way at any second. It's a chilling reminder that sometimes the most terrifying things aren't the stories we tell each other, but the forgotten truths we build our entire lives on top of.